do. All of this is leading up to the consumer app. And the reason why is we want to make you Netflix. And let's talk about really quick.
Say that again.
Our entire job, this whole platform, the whole reason we're doing all this is so that at some point this year, you can go to your consumers and you are Netflix so that they have a one-to-one experience where you're the local expert making them smart about real estate every single day.
And I've said this numerous times, but I'm going to say it again this morning. Anyone who says that their company is Netflix has got the wrong idea, that they're off base. You should be Netflix. The challenge, again, is you had to find you had to have a partner who understood that and then built your technology. So the way we think about it is KW's goal is to build an individualized Netflix platform for every agent partner in Keller Williams.
I do want to talk about Zillow for 1 second because Zillow did something really interesting. They were able to take market share away from other portals by doing one simple thing, the Zestimate. And as much as we as real estate professionals know the Zestimate's accuracy is, well, it's not, we have to acknowledge it does something pretty well. And I like to think of it as compared to my wife who wears a Fitbit, and she wears it all the time. And I asked her, Tara, do you think that Fitbit actually counts every step? And she was like, of course not. But what it does tell me is that I walk more steps today than I walked yesterday. And what the Zestimate does tell consumers is my home worth more today than it was yesterday? Is my home worth more than my neighbor's? And if you think about that, Zillow made the consumer feel like they were a little bit smarter about real estate. And that little thing made people use Zillow. So what we're doing in our consumer app is we're taking that to the 10th degree because you've got a platform that you've built with your data that's proprietary to you. You're going to be able to make your consumers smarter with information they can't get on any portal or any other realtor's website, all hyper-local to the neighborhood. And we've tested this out, you and I. We've taken it out and we've asked people, if you don't believe it, ask them. Would you like an app that kept you up to date on the neighborhood you live in, the neighborhood across the street in real time?
Yeah, price per square foot, the activity of the neighborhood, just listed, just sold.
The personality of the neighborhood, all of those things.
Anything has changed.
100% of the time, in my experience, they go, well, yeah. It doesn't matter if they're renting or they're owning, there's just a natural curiosity. We want to empower you to give that to your consumers so that you can, for the first time, build a real moat around your database, going from just emails and phone numbers and names to actually understanding their needs in the real estate space so you can curate that experience.
Now, to a certain degree, the landing pages they can do right now have some of that core information.
This is our early test.
Yeah,
yes.
You already have that. It shows up, and landing pages is a horrible word because it makes it sound like something everyone's familiar with. How about we call it individualized, one-on-one personal websites for consumers?
I love it. We'll get a card.
Because the landing page makes it sound like, oh, well, I know what that is. I don't think you know what this is. It's a completely different animal. But by the end of Q2, that will all translate into the consumer app that the consumer is holding in their hand.
Well, let's take a look at what we plan for the consumer app.
Okay, let's do it.